Well, hello. Let's talk about a few ways you can start making money with those red wiggler worms that you have. The first thing you can do is you can start selling your worms. You can sell them from like starting out with 50, you can sort out 100, 500, 1,000, whatever you want to do. And that's a great way to start. Is you already have the worms, so start to sell your worms. But make sure you have enough worms if you're even thinking about going that method. So if you're going to go that route, I would have at least 2 bins, one that you can have that sells and the other bin that has your worms reproducing so you can keep making profit. Another way you could do it is to use cocoons and just sell strictly cocoons. You could hand pick out 500 worms and start that way. That will take a little bit longer for the customer's worm bin to get established, but that is another way that you can start making money with your worms. You could sell those worm castings. You have to figure out how much you want to sell them for, by the weight. Sift them out. Try to get as many worms and the cocoons out of the castings that you can before you sell them. But you're always going to have cocoons and worms in your castings. You could make your worm tea and sell your worm tea that way. And if you're going to do it that route, I would recommend and encourage you to try to get the orders in and have the worm tea fresh within 24 to 48 hours, because that's the best time to use it. So you'd have to let your customers know if they're going to get this worm tea to use it as soon as possible. If you have the knowledge, you can do workshops, and you can get paid to do workshops. That's a great way to make some extra income when it comes to worms. But you have to figure out how much you would charge, because it's going to take time, gas, wear and tear on a vehicle, and things like that. But first of all, if you're ever thinking about starting to do a workshop, I would first get the experience, do things for free, and then after that, I would start charging money. And 2 other ways, if you're an advanced worm farmer, you could make worm chow or worm food blends and sell that to your customers, because that's another great avenue to make some extra income. And then if you have like the carpentry skills or the engineering skills or the basic knowledge on how to build worm bins, worm farms, you can also sell those to make extra money with your worms. These are just a few things, not everything that you can make money, not everything about making money with worms, but it's just a starting step to get you started. So what methods have you used? Leave it in the comments box below. So let's check out another video as we think about that one.